So last session, the protectors of Silver Dollar City made their way into the Bella Vista subdivision on a mission to rescue the survivors of the community from the clutches of a vampire gang under the leadership of the vampire lord Lucius Voss. While the Sarge and a small group of supporters from Silver Dollar City secure an exit point on the opposite side of the subdivision near the lake, the protectors have made their way in near the construction site, confronting several familiars in the process. Working their way into the streets, the protectors have liberated numerous survivors on this side of the subdivision, but Papaw has sensed a presence of an undead creature in one of the nearby houses. Eliza has led the search of the home, and has opened the door to the upstairs bedroom, and a figure has darted in her direction as the door creaks open. So, everybody, roll initiative. All right, so let's see here. Smokey and Richard were kind of holding down the fort outside the house, just kind of keeping watch. You guys are still in telepathic communication, though, with Papaw. And so at this point, this vampiric creature has now lunged at Eliza. And Eliza, you do have initiative over top of him. So you may make the first action.
All right.
This guy is basically dressed in like biker's leathers. He's got kind of a salt and pepper gray goatee, kind of like mine, and short cropped hair. And his facial features are human-esque, but they are angular and pointed, and he has a little bit of a kind of grayish kind of pallid to him.
I'm just gonna try to get him with my dagger.
Okay.
Just gut reaction.
All right, go ahead and make that roll.
Oh, maybe I won't.
Yeah,
I told you. It was nice.
7. Yeah.
It sucks.
All right,
Wait,
so
do I have another roll?
you do have a bonus action, so you
Yeah,
you can make an offhand attack if you want.
Okay, can I do that now or should I wait?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna kick him. Oh, which one is that? Is that the unarmed strike?
Yep.
Okay.
And make sure you've got it with the left hand.
I can't when I have the pop. I can't tell which is which. Is that on
Okay.
the left?
So if you go to inventory, unarmed strike, and then on the right hand side, it'll say offhand. You just click on that, and then it'll switch it.
On the right hand side?
Yep. There you go. You got it.
Well, it doesn't like if it's popped out, just a technical thing. If it's popped out and I hover over it, it doesn't show me what that is. But if
it doesn't. Oh, okay.
In the game,
yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
I should know better.
It's where they're holding the two swords over the top of their head. That's your offhand.
Okay. I'm just checking. I should know that better. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, that's better.
And a natural 20. How about that shit?
Sweet. I needed
that. So that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll damage then. 4. Yeah. All right, so he's coming in, you catch him like just kind of like across the cheek and just kind of slice right across the cheek. Okay. Smokey now goes next. And at this point, he actually doesn't necessarily know what's going on. So I'm going to hold at least for the time being. And then we'll go to Asher.
Yeah, I was going to go down the attic once I saw nothing was up there.
Yeah, I think you had already come down.
Okay. So when I come down, is that where I'm at then? In the attic?
I think so, yeah.
On the map? Okay. Can I take a shot with a bow and arrow from there? Is there enough room?
I think the Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's probably going to be at least half cover. So you're going to have a difficulty of, what is that, 17 or 16? I forget. Cover is 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to shoot one of those silver arrows. I got arrowheads. I'm gonna try it. Why not? Let me get my compound bow out and you're like, watch out. And that doesn't go to it. Nope.
Nope. Yep. So you shoot and it goes right into the door.
Hey, Eliza, grab it and stab him with it. Totally meant to do it that way.
Do you have a bonus action or anything?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I have 2 attacks, don't I? I don't know if I really. I think I'll just like take my tomahawk since that didn't work too well. I get frustrated. I'll come in. Whoops. And can't move my character for some reason. I think game's paused. Is that why it's not moving?
Shit. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I'll move over and grab my tomahawk and try to hack at it.
Okay.
Oh, now I roll a high.
Yep,
Okay.
that's a hit.
All right.
9. All right.
And I guess while I'm right there, I might as well try to throw a martial art, I guess, punch or something. I don't know if it's going to affect the vampire or not. Don't know, but we'll find out.
All right.
And
Nope.
never mind.
So you hit him with the axe, which causes him to kind of buckle backwards just a little bit, and you throw that punch, and you hit the door, and you take 1 point of damage to your fist.
Does it smash the door so the arrow falls into Eliza's hand so she can
not on a natural one.
No.
You're lucky I didn't have you punch the arrow. All right, Richard, it comes to you at this point. I would say maybe roll a perception check, please. 9. Okay, right now we actually aren't hearing anything as far as what's going on inside.
Gotcha. No, nobody has said anything.
Correct.
If I may,
would I hold an action that I don't know I have to take?
Yeah, you can hold for now. That's fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
Frick, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know how. I mean, if it has to be my turn before I can communicate, like shit's fucked up telepathically. But
yeah, you will. Yeah, you got to wait until it comes around.
Yeah, we got the telepathic link. Oops.
Okay, so the Hound, the vampire, now gets to go. He is going to go for a grappling attack on Eliza. So you're going to need to roll an athletics. Ooh, that's terrible.
You may not have to.
All you got to do is roll a above an 8 there, Dana.
On athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What is happening? It's
Well,
very narrow hallway.
You got an 8, so he grabs a hold of your jacket, but doesn't really get enough of a grip to really kind of pull you in the direction that he wants. So he's going to take the other hand. He has a second action. He's going to take the other hand and try to grab with that one. So make another athletics roll. This time he got a 24. And, ooh, you got a natural 20.
He did. That was weird.
Okay, so he technically still beats you.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a hold of you.
Yeah.
But you kind of feel him tug, but you're resisting enough to where he doesn't actually accomplish what he's wanting, which is to drag you into that room. You feel him wanting to pull you in for sure, but you're able to hold your ground.
Okay.
And I think that's it for him. So we're gonna go to Simone.
Yikes. I'm gonna take, what have I got? I'm gonna take my chakram. Actually, I have the machete, and that feels a little better, I think, to try to get in around and under Eliza's arm or whatever to get him in the torso. Just try to impale him on a machete.
Gotcha. And you can move through friendly territory. So if you want to get into the room, you can get in about right there. Now, you don't have to. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to in order to actually be able to hit him.
Yeah. I'm sure the momentum of my lunge is going to take me inside just to that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, theoretically, you've got the move that you can move through and come around to the back side of him to basically flank him. So you've got Eliza on the opposite side, which would then give you advantage on your attack.
Okay, I will do that. Does that give me advantage on the attack?
That's what I meant by saying it would give you advantage on the attack, yes.
For those of you who just tuned in, Simone has advantage on this attack.
Oh, good. Look at that. Another natural 20. What the fuck?
Does she get a wish?
Okay, so that definitely hits, and then you're going to roll damage. And actually,
normal, right?
it needs to be with critical. So just roll another normal, and we'll add them together.
Oh, shit. Sorry,
well, not twice, but
rolled critical multiple times. Okay.
All right, so you got a 4 and a 4, so a total of 8.
Does it look like it's getting hurt, or is it like healing from the injuries? Or
right now, I mean, he's taken all these hits, and I mean, he's getting cut, he's bleeding, so it looks like it's kind of whittling him down a bit for sure. Simone, do you want to take do you have a second action or a bonus action that you want to take?
Where would I see that?
Well, if you have anything that says bonus action on your sheet, you can do that, or you can make an offhand attack with the opposite hand.
Probably better to do an offhand attack.
Okay.
Am I in a position where I could take my offhand and try to shove him into the arrow that's sticking out of the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
That would be technically a grappling attack on that, I think. So you would need to roll an athletics. 17. That's not too bad. Ooh, okay. All right. So you reach out with the left hand, grab the side of his head, and just ram his head into that arrow. He had his mouth open. He's holding on to Eliza. He had his mouth open, and you pierce into his cheek, and the arrow goes out the opposite cheek on the other side.
All right.
See, that's teamwork.
And I would roll. What can we roll for damage on that? Do an unarmed strike and then add, and this would be damage on an unarmed strike. So you're 1d4 plus 3 and add 3 more to that.
In extra terms, is that the
Yes.
plus 3?
Mm-hmm. 10. Holy shit. All right. Okay, so now he has basically his head stuck to the door at this point.
And when that happens.
Papaw, then it comes to you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna kind of move over behind Eliza, just where, or kind of in this spot where I can see him, and we're gonna try the glimpse of death.
Okay.
So I gotta make I think it's an insight. Let me double check. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Insight check DC at 10 plus the number, so 11. Yeah, I gotta hit 11, and then he can resist with a 12 or better on a wisdom insight check.
Okay.
11 on mine. Okay.
All right. So and you have to get a what?
I have to get an 10 plus the number of enemies on the field, so 11 or better in this case.
All right. Oh, he got a 22, natural 20.
I think he resisted it.
I think he did.
Okay, then the bonus action, then I'll use the telepathy to communicate that shit's fucked up and they need to come inside.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we roll back around. Oh, yeah, you're holding,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was holding until I heard something.
All right.
So I will look at Smokey and go, "You got this," and bolt into the house.
Okay.
Using my soaring crane technique, so that gives me twice the movement over all terrain. And I have no idea where they are. So,
If I communicate that, upstairs.
normal movement is 6 or 10 in this one. I forget.
6.
6. That's 12.
All right. All right, so you make it part way up the steps.
Yep.
And I think Smokey is going to attempt to join you. That'll put him about right here. Okay, so now it goes back up to the top to Eliza.
So he's stuck to the door. Like,
Yeah.
I had moved. Okay. I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
Not
Should get it.
slash. I want to stab.
Does somebody having their head stuck in door give us an advantage? Hit him.
Well, he's flanked, so he yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
she's got advantage. 22. Yeah, that hits. 3. Okay. All right, so you stick him in the side, and it kind of cuts into the jacket. The jacket's giving him a little bit of protection, so, but it cuts him, draws a little bit of blood.
Okay.
Offhand attack, or
Yeah, sure.
okay.
Can I, if I stab him, can I just push it in? I don't
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
Offhand.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
if
that's
considered
fine.
offhand or if that's cheating.
Yeah, no, I'll allow that. Yeah, yep, that's fine.
Go in a little further. Is that normal or is that still advantage?
Still advantage.
See if that
19.
matters.
That's a hit too.
Not terrible.
And then so you roll the damage on the dagger. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Screw that up.
3.
Look, it's damage tonight. What's your damage? 3. Over and over.
All right. So you stuck it in there just a little bit further, and you hear him growl at you. Smokey goes. I'm going to have him roll a perception check. Got a 14. Richard, from behind you, Smokey says, "Richard, do you hear that?" Make a perception check.
Do I hear that?
So
Nope.
you do not. And that's all he says. But he kind of stops where he's at here at the moment. And we're going to go to Asher.
All right, I'm gonna do a couple of hack, close quarter hacks with my tomahawk.
Okay.
Is it 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. How about a 17?
17 hits.
Let's see what that does. 8 points.
Okay.
And I'll be like hack, and then like spin in an elbow or something, I guess. My
Okay.
martial art attack. Nah, I didn't hit for sure.
Yeah, no hit there.
I smashed the door, Frank. I really hate the door.
All right, Richard.
Even though I failed the perception check, I am smart enough to know that if Smokey stops, he's got a reason for stopping.
Okay.
So I would stop on the stairs as well.
Okay. Now that you've stopped and you're not moving, I'll have you roll another perception.
Hopefully I'll do better.
13. Just below you, there's like a banister here that kind of looks over into like that dining room area there.
Sure.
You hear just the faint sound of like a music box playing. Ding, 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 ding.
No, thank you.
Well, shit, that's not creepy. Telepathy, I'd say to the guys, you're on your own. We may have a situation down here, and I will creep. Well, I was bounding up the stairs. I don't care. I'm going to run back down the stairs and move my 6 and get to about there.
Okay. As you're moving down, you take like one step down. I'm going to move you back here.
Okay.
You take like one step down towards Smokey, and then all of a sudden from up above,
What the?
this little thing.
Don't tell me it's a baby vampire. I don't want it to be a baby vampire.
Let's see here. View artwork. Let me pull that up here. You see this thing just drop right on top of you, and it grabs hold of your face, and it says, "New toys, new toys."
Nope.
And it is this little Cupid doll with red hair and like a black Victorian style dress. And it literally is only about maybe a foot tall. And it grabs hold of you and then pulls out this huge knife and then tries to drive it into your shoulder.
It is an actual doll, though. Okay.
And it actually has initiative over you. All right, so it's going to make its little attack here.
Gotcha.
Got a 14. What's your defense?
You know what? I gotta look. 14.
All right. So it drops from the ceiling, lands and kind of straddles you, and then drives the knife right into your shoulder.
Ow!
And you are going to take 5 points of damage.
Fine.
And so then we go to Asher.
Back to me? Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No,
yeah, sorry, you just went. Sorry. So it's Richard's
wow, that was
turn.
fast.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. So this thing is basically has a hold of my head, or what?
Yeah, kind of has a hold of your head, and it's got its knife kind of just dug into your shoulder.
Did I see if it was a serrated knife?
It's basically a butcher knife.
Okay. I'm going to grab the knife and its hand
Mm-hmm.
and yank them out and toss it across the room.
Okay.
So that would basically be a unarmed strike.
I think that's going to be a grappling. So that would be athletics.
That's not very cool. Okay.
You. It resists with a 5.
Okay. Let's see.
And it goes, that tickles.
Little prick. Is that considered an attack action?
It is.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I'm going to use my advanced combat training to take my second combat action and go, oh, really? And pull back and just pop it right in the friggin' face.
All right. 8. That misses.
Jesus Christ. And I guess I can't use my actually I can use a bonus action to, where is it? Is that the harmonious strike? No, which one is it? Sorry.
All right.
Because I've got another one where I can make an unarmed. Yep, as my lightning strike, I can make one
strike.
more unarmed as a. So I'll try to hit it again.
Okay. There you go. Natural.
There we go. Exactly.
All right, so you're popping it in the face, right?
Right.
Go ahead and roll damage there.
And that's double damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 15. Nice.
Fist of Fury.
Actually, that's not very nice because if you notice, the modifiers don't double, just the 2d6, right? So I actually only rolled an 8.
Mm. All right, so you pop it, and its head like pops off and rolls, and it's kind of like crooked on it now, and it goes, that tickles.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll show you how it tickles.
All right, the Hound goes next. Still attached to the door, with the arrow in its mouth. It is going to grab the arrow and rip it out, and then try to stab Eliza with it. I'm going to make a strength check first. Oh no! He's not able to pull it out. So with his extra attack, he is going to try to claw Eliza in front of him. Got a 15 to hit. What's your defense?
14.
Okay, so that hits. And you got 6 in damage there. Striker, from underneath the table,
Another one
that is in that room, you see its partner appear, and she begins to sing.
that one was a boy.
It was a boy. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. And she leaps from the table towards Smokey.
Oh, good. Let's bring somebody else into this fight.
Gets a 5 on her attack, so that misses.
Lucky Smokey.
Okay. All right. I was just reading something there. They've got some special little attacks. Okay.
Right.
Simone.
Can I hear what's happening downstairs?
Probably not. You can make a perception check.
I did say that I wasn't coming up because we've got issues down here.
Yeah, so you know
Okay.
something's up, but if you want to make a perception check to kind of hear what's going on down there, you can.
I was just curious, just wondering how happy I am to be upstairs fighting the vampire instead of downstairs. I'm
Playing
gonna,
house with the kids.
yeah, babysitting again.
Again.
Can I get this far away?
You can, but that will be an opportunity attack for the Hound.
Okay. My aim is to get far enough away that I could actually do a bow and arrow, but also I'd like to try, if the geography is right, to like open the curtain on that window.
Okay, sure. Before you do that, make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Okay. You're getting ready to go thinking I'm going to rip that curtain down, but then you recall that the windows were all taped up. So you can still go in that direction if you want, but I'm going to at least just remind you of the fact that they are taped up.
Okay. So I know I'm not going to be able to rip that open.
I mean, you can rip the curtain down, but the window itself has been taped up. Right, it's not letting light in.
Okay. I'm gonna get just right over here to the chair then, instead of getting all the way away.
Okay, so
yeah, that looks like wooden furniture, and in a backup, I'm gonna smash the chair and get a wooden stake out of the deal.
Okay. So he is going to make a swing at you with his claws, but this is at disadvantage because he is he's got his back to you and attached to the door still. Ooh, it's still got a 17.
Okay.
So it is going to do some damage. And does 8 points of damage. Papaw. Oh, sorry. Hang on, Simone. If you still want to get the stake out of the chair or whatever, just make a strength or athletics check if you want.
What I wanted to do first was do a bow and arrow.
Oh, bow and arrow first. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go for it. 15 just hits. Got an 8. Okay. And Papaw.
Okay. We got a 3-on-1 there, and the door's kind of crowded. And since they hollered about downstairs, that's the right? Am I headed to the right stair? There is that the stair.
Yep, you're correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Making sure. Then yeah. Then we'll do that. And as I'm coming down the stairs, when I see, I am assuming this is happening on the stairs with Jack and.
Yep.
Okay. Can I use?
That basically puts you to about right. Well, why is it not moving?
Oh, he's stuck.
He's stuck.
Oh, he's fully stuck. I can't get him out either.
All right, hold on. Well, shit, I can't even delete him. What the fuck is going on? Okay, that is weird. Now, I've not seen that happen before. We're going to try something else. See if this works.
Oh, it goes.
There we go. Okay. So it puts you about right there.
If that puts me in reaching distance with Kane, I'm going to use Kane and just try to crack straight down on top of that thing.
Okay.
And, let me get my sheet pulled back up. There we go. Okay. Nope.
Got a 9. Yep, does not hit.
Okay, with the... Hold on a second. Let me see. I had 2 bonus actions. What was the other one? Oh, that's not too helpful. Okay. With the free hand, can I do like a one-handed try to to punch it in the back of the head since I missed the pink.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it'd be offhand.
Offhand, yes. Okay. Give it a shot.
13 hits.
Okay.
3.
Give it a little pop in the back of the skull there.
All right, so you pop it with the left hand, and like its head is kind of just partially on. It just absolutely spins it like 2 360s, right? And it now has its head on backwards and is looking at you. and he goes, "New toy, new toy."
Oh boy, fun stuff.
And from the back room downstairs, this woman comes running out. And she has a machete in her hand. And she says, my babies, what are you doing to my babies?
Oh no. This keeps getting worse.
And she climbs up on the table here and takes her machete and shoves it through the banister, the little spokes of the banister, and tries to stab you in the leg.
Okay.
Got a 16.
14.
14. All right, so that hits. You're going to take 6 points of damage. All right. I think that brings us back up to the top. Eliza.
All right. Before we left, we had gathered vampire killing implement, right?
Correctamundo.
Still have those things? Are they distributed evenly? I don't see anything on there, so I wasn't sure.
I can't recall
I have a garlic
what, if
necklace
anything,
in my
you
inventory.
took.
Did you put it in biography by chance? That's where I put mine.
Oh, biography? No, I actually don't think I did. I know I grabbed or tried to grab, I think there were 6 little bottles of like holy water that I got.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Apple. It's the only thing I remember. I know everybody got like silver bullets and all that, but I don't remember any of that. So,
Okay.
I'm going to take, if I have one on me, then I'd like to take one and smash it into his head. See.
Gotcha.
If that does anything.
You can use the Molotov cocktail for that.
Okay. Is that normal on a normal roll and everything?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
7. All right. Actually, you know what? Roll it again because he's still attached to that door.
Okay. Just roll it again at normal.
Yep.
Wow.
And you rolled the 7.
What?
Same thing.
Weird.
All right. Offhand? Now, question. You had the dagger in here.
Yeah.
Did you let go of the dagger to grab the...
Oh, no, I'm not letting go of my dagger.
Okay. All right. So you still got that.
Much to me.
All right. So
probably that was offhand. I don't know how that works.
yeah, so that would have
I
been
went
your...
like this, like,
right.
forced it in, and I probably reached in and went like that.
Yeah. So then you don't now have an offhand attack. Because that essentially was an offhand.
Was the offhand attack. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Did that?
Now, well, so if that was the offhand attack, you can use
I
that
have a
as a bonus
regular
action, so you could do a regular action with the other hand.
Okay. I'll just pull the dagger out and go back in, I guess. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm pretty close to him, so. But that's probably one-handed, right?
Yes. And while you're in the process of doing that, I should note, I'm going to have you actually make a perception check first.
Oh.
Okay. So that slash that you cut across his face and the couple of cuts that Asher did with the axe, the one across his face has almost completely healed up. And the ones on his body are beginning to mend.
Okay.
All right, so now if you want to make your attack with the
Did
knife.
did the holy water do anything? Did I like just conk him in the head with it? It didn't break.
You maybe conked him in the head. It just didn't
Okay.
break. Yeah.
I didn't think it did anything, but I didn't. Let's see. Oh, okay, that was perception. Oh, did I do that wrong? Did I
Nope.
do that?
That's good.
Oh,
That hits.
Sorry.
That hits, so you can roll damage with the knife. 6.
Now this does have some magical ability, like magic properties, but I don't know if it matters in this situation.
Let's see here. Quartz crystal, mastodon bone handle, adorned with the jawbone of prehistoric Cro-Magnon male warrior. When a target is hit with a dagger, they must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Failure means the next spell or supernatural ability automatically fails. So that means if they are doing some sort of supernatural ability on you,
got it,
or on anybody, basically, then it would fail. I don't know that's going to have an effect on him.
I didn't think it would apply here, just the way the fight was appearing, but...
No, I'm glad you reminded me about that, though. So, yeah. All right, so now we go to Smokey. Smokey... I think is first, as a bonus action, going to start singing. And that actually is going to reach everybody because you're right above him. So that range also goes above as well as, on the same plane as him. So you guys would be covered in this. So he's going to do his bonus action of is that harmonic resonance or empowering chorus? So everybody would be at advantage on their next attack roll. All right, so I think at this point, I think he's just going to use his machete and then attempt an attack on Jill that's attacking him. And got a 9, which does not hit. He'll do an offhand attack, trying to grab it and throw it off of him. And got a 6, which is not great, but Jill's also not very strong. Let's see here. 13. Yep, she hangs on. It's Jack's turn. And let's
bring it on, little man.
6. They have advantage on the attack roll when the target is within 5 feet of an ally of the character that isn't incapacitated and doesn't have a dent. Okay, all right. So here we go. We're going to make another stab. Got a 7 to hit. I don't think that hits, does it?
If it was at me now, I got 14.
Okay. All right. So no hit there. The Hound. Nope. Sorry. Asher goes next.
So when you say the wounds were healing up, like the wound from the silver arrowhead, is it healing up at all, or is it? I guess his face is still stuck there.
Right, and truthfully, I don't think that the actual silver portion of it actually went into his face, because when she smashed him up against there, it would have been the tail of the arrow, the knot, that actually went through him. It wasn't the actual arrowhead.
I'm gonna take the wooden stake in one hand. No, I can't do that. It's two of them fighting. Well, I guess I could, but it'd be a disadvantage, right, or something. Well, let's just hack him up and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay. I'm gonna hack him with my axe, and
you've got advantage.
Okay.
Ooh, that definitely hits. 7.
Some kind of tight circular motion, kind of hidden in the shoulder, neck area, or whatever's exposed with this axe. And
oh man!
So I chop the door again. Die door.
So you take kind of a swing to the right with the axe, and then kind of come down like you're going to try to come down on his shoulder. Unfortunately, what it does is it actually severs the arrow from the door, so now he's free. But he's still got the stick of the arrow through his mouth.
Okay, and I'm gonna throw my like an elbow in there
Okay.
with the unarmed attack, martial art attack.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
no!
Lord!
What is happening?
So the arrow goes into your elbow, and you pull it from his face, and it's sticking out of your arm.
Clint said it, so yeah. So you're going to take 1 point of damage from the ass end of the arrow.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Alrighty, I've done enough damage.
All right, so we go to Jill. Jill is going to make an attack with her knife. Oh, I didn't realize they actually have 2 attacks. I haven't been doing that. Got a 20, that definitely hits. 4 damage on the first one. Going to take another slash. 22 definitely hits.
Jill.
And that's 3, so total of 7.
Did Richard and the Hound go, or did we go from Asher to Jill?
Yeah, you went from Asher to Jill.
Did I?
Yeah. I didn't go.
I'm really sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I'll save those rolls, but go ahead, Richard.
They weren't at me, so and I'm not going to attack her anyway. All right. So we're going to take my boomstick quarterstaff, and the Jack is off of me now, right? He is on the stairs.
No, he's still on you.
Oh, he is still on me?
He's on your shoulders. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, we are going to take my nunchucks then, and flock him with the nunchucks while he's on my shoulder.
All right. Nunchucks, yes.
Nunchucks! And I have advantage, correct, because Smokey is singing?
Correct.
That would be a 15.
That hits.
All righty. Wow.
13. Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. All right, so with that one, you knock the head finally just clean off. And it goes past Papaw, hits the steps just above him, and then slowly starts to roll down the steps, and it goes, ow, oh, all the way down the steps.
Gotcha. Okay. So it is still talking.
It is, yes.
And it's rolling.
And the body is still moving on your shoulders.
Gotcha. As it is rolling past me, can I crush the head with my boot?
Yes.
13 hits it again? Okay. Gotcha. And that's 9.
All right, and that does it. So you step on it and crush it, and as your foot crushes, and you pull it off, it's completely mangled, and just with its last dying breath or whatever it is, it goes, "You got me, you bastard!" And it's dead.
Okay. Alrighty then. So technically, I do still have an unarmed strike left. So I will. Where is Jill? She is on Smokey.
She's kind of on the step right next to Smokey, so she's not on top of him. She's kind of darting back and forth on the steps and just kind of slashing at his shins and his calves.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to kick her.
Okay. 18 hits.
That does
Ooh,
10.
10. Wow. Okay.
Woohoo.
Because she doesn't weigh that much,
That was my hope.
you punt her back into the room, back into here.
Gotcha.
And now it's the Hound's turn. All right, so he is free from the door at this point, and he slams the door shut and locks it. And he is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He leaps towards Simone.
No!
And is going to make a grappling attack.
Oh,
Or actually, yes. Okay, so this here, he has this ability. If he can choose to attack, quote unquote, with his claws, but instead of dealing damage, the vampire can automatically grapple the target. So he is leaping towards you to grapple. Okay, and then with his second attack, he is going to bite. And got a 9, missed.
Asher, you hate that door so much. Let's tear it down.
It should go down really easy. I've been hitting
Yeah.
it a lot.
We gotta work on that, I guess. Holy shit.
Jill has now just been punted. And she is going to run and jump onto this chest that's right below the banister here and vault up over top of it, and is now going for the man that punted her. And is going to come down with both hands in a strike with the knife. Ooh, 19.
Yep, that works.
5 damage. And then makes a second attack with a 21. And does 3 more.
Bitch.
So she came basically down like the front of your chest first, lands right next to you, and then stabs you in the thigh, inner thigh. Now Simone. Now your health is getting down pretty far.
Yes.
You can always take a second wind, but that's a full action.
Right.
And you can spend up to half your maximum number of hit dice, adding your Constitution modifier to each die rolled, and regain hit points equal to the total.
I think I'm going to aim a Molotov cocktail at the floor right behind the Hound.
Okay.
Like I'm aiming for the carpet, the center of the carpet.
Gotcha. I would then make a dexterity saving throw, because you're not really targeting like a person. You're just trying to get it in an area to light that on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So make a dex saving throw. So that's in the square off to the side.
Okay. Oh shoot. Should I have done advantage because of the song?
Yes. But you got a 16 on that one anyway, but you do need to roll again. Just do another normal, because you might fail it. And you didn't. So good.
Rude.
All right. So you toss it behind him and it lights that area up. And I think because of proximity there, I'm going to go ahead and let you roll damage on the fire.
Okay. And that would be the Molotov cocktail damage.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Dex saving. Okay, I see. All right, so he gets to roll then a DC 8 Dexterity
Before or
save.
after I do my offhand pushing him right backwards into the fire?
You're going to push him next?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, this will be before.
Okay.
All right, so he succeeds, so he takes half damage, which puts it at 0 then. All right, so he saves himself from getting burnt at this point, but you're going to take a second action as a bonus, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Offhand attack, and that would be unarmed strike.
That'll be just
Okay. Oh, and it's a fail. All right, so now I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw.
What they say about playing with fire.
22. Okay, so he sidesteps just at the last possible moment from the push, and it takes you a step forward, and you feel the heat from the flames coming up off of the carpet, but pull back just soon enough to where you don't get burned.
Okay.
Okay. Now we go to the crazy lady downstairs.
Actually, I disappeared from initiative.
Oh, you did. Oh, you do. Okay, let me get you back in there. Hold on. And you had how much? You had
I was
2
between,
or 3?
sorry, 6. I was between Simone and Maggie.
Okay. Just so I can put you on there.
Well, that worked.
Oh, well, that did work. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try the glimpse of death on Maggie, try to stun her, take her out of this for a sec. Now, okay, this time with me downstairs and the vampire upstairs, am I gonna have to hit a 12 this time? Is he close enough, or is it still just 11 for Maggie? Because it says it's you can cause all enemies around you in a 30-foot radius. But I don't know if he's 30 feet from me in that room now, or kind of.
Doesn't say anything about you have to have visual contact with them. So I say, yeah, they're both within 30.
Okay, then we'll try it on both of them, and it'll be a 12 for me on success, which is and that the advantage from Smokey only on strikes and weapons, or is it on the first attack of any kind?
Ooh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. Next, attack roll or ability check. So it would have to be an attack roll.
It is an attack. Yeah, this is an attack roll.
Yep. Okay, so Papaw, you rolled 23, and so these guys now have to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
12 or better, yes.
Okay. All right, Maggie, you got a 12.
Unbelievable.
This actually counts towards Jill here as well.
Oh, I forgot about her.
She got a 6.
Oh, that was Jill. I was hoping that was the dude upstairs. I was like,
oh, natural 20. I think he did that last time too.
He's rolled a lot of nats.
All right, so for Jill, then what's the effect of that?
Stunned until the end of my next turn.
Stunned. Okay, all right. Let me get a little marker on her.
Experiencing visions of her own demise.
Would she fall off of me?
Yes. All right, it says exhausted, but she's stunned. All right.
I think she goes before me, though.
Okay, so it was Papaw.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
I'm actually going to use action this time. I'm going to try to light on Maggie, too, since I did not hit the glimpse of death on her. Mm-hmm. That one, this is just hers. She just has to make 8 plus 3 is 11. Oh, 13. 13 total, my strength. Yeah, and wisdom better.
And, wisdom again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
16.
Yeah. Now well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but yeah, since she's not frightened of me now, she does have advantage on attacks against me.
All right. Oh, and look who goes next.
Oh, of course, yes. my new best buddy.
Oh. Well, I think that's probably going to hit unless she fails. Here's a normal attack. Here we go. All right, so 23 definitely hits.
Yep.
And she's just poking that thing through the slats of the banister there. 5 points of slashing damage. She's cutting your shins all up.
Yeah. I got bad knees. I'm at bad shins.
All right, Eliza.
I'm gonna try the door handle and then hopefully realize it's locked and then just start banging against it with my
Okay.
full body. And hopefully Asher realizes what I'm doing as he's standing right next to me and helps me get through the door.
All right, make a strength check.
Oh,
You can add athletics to that if you want.
okay. Okay, how do I do that? Is that strength is in the circle?
So it looks like athletics. You don't have a bonus either way. So I mean,
got nothing.
yeah, you can either click. I would just go ahead and click athletics.
Okay.
And then roll. I'd say normal on that because that's not really an attack. So.
All right. Well, thank God.
Oh, look at that! You just go crashing right through that door. Those couple of slashes that Asher made to the door weakened it enough, so you just burst right in.
That's
Like
part of my
the Hulk.
plan. My
Nicely
master plan.
done.
Thinking ahead, playing the long game.
All right, so you are in the room, and so that would have been an action to get through the door.
Yeah. And is the fire between? Is it nice little cozy fire? Or is it raging inferno? At this
Let's see
point?
here.
What's going on there?
Where's my tile controls? Let's do this. I don't know what this is, but I'll just put that there. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's something. I don't know what that is, but there you go. So that area right there is what's on fire.
Okay. So I only have an unarmed strike, or I think I have. Let me look here. I do have a bonus action, but I don't know if it's basically you can run real fast. So that's
That would get you close, and you could get right next to Simone, like right here.
yeah, but it's a genius point.
Mm.
And it doesn't do much besides put me there, and then I'll.
Well, truthfully, I think you still can reach. You got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can still reach. It's still within your move.
Okay. So I can just get in there, and then I don't know what to do. I guess I could try to kick him into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very interesting, but okay.
You still have the holy water?
I do, but what am I going to put the fire out with
You
the
might
holy
put
water?
fire out.
What does holy steam do?
And you're going to want to get about right here
Okay.
so you don't catch on fire.
Oh, yeah. An arm strike. It's already there. All right. I'm just going to try to kick him into the fire.
Okay. Nice little roundhouse.
Now, is that one advantage? Are we in the circle?
That's
of
advantage, yes. Mm-hmm.
love and light or whatever it is?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Let's see what that does.
All right, 23. That hits. You can roll damage.
Oh, geez.
Ah, 2. Okay. All right.
Dice.
Oh, and he healed again. So,
Yeah, imagine that.
yeah. Oh, not that much. I'm gonna make him roll a dex saving throw just to make sure he doesn't fall back into it. 23. Yeah, he stands his ground. But he's feeling the heat for sure. And you guys have him locked in too, boy. So he either has to get brave and try to get away from you or stand his ground. So Smokey goes next. He's going to continue his song, so everybody gets advantage. And Jill is stunned until it comes around to her next. So I think he's going to go after Maggie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get him right there. And he's going to take a swipe with his machete. Oh, actually, he gets advantage as well, doesn't he? Good thing. 16. And 6 points of damage.
Yeah, excuse me.
Too much. Okay. All right, so he takes a swipe at her, and then with an offhand attack is going to try to kick her in the back of the leg to get her to topple off of the bench that she's on. Or table, or whatever that is. 14, that hits. And does another 5 points of damage. How about that? Dex saving throw for Maggie. (19). She stands her ground. She's still up there. So we go to Asher.
Yeah. I think I have enough movement at 40. I think I can just run around this fire and get right up onto the table. I think on the very corner of it. Is that right?
Where at?
That upper right corner.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2,
If I
3,
count sort of
4,
right.
5. Yeah, and you got parkour, so yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, cool. Parkour. Ooh, okay. I parkour myself there, and I was thinking about doing an acrobatic thing over the fire, but with my rolls currently, I think that's a bad idea. All right, so I'm up on that table, and I'm gonna try to slam down the axe on its head, and let's see if I get anything. Oh, is there advantage?
Yes, for your first one.
Okay, so I got that one. 10
10.
points.
All right.
And then I'll do it again. At normal.
That hits. Look at that.
Another 10. Now I'm free from the door.
Your ancient foe.
And I'm going to spin on the table real low and do a kick at his head or something.
Okay.
I don't know what the exact height range is here, but all right.
Yep, hits. 9
points.
Nicely done.
Yes, finally. No more doors. Doors are my weakness. How's he looking?
Not good.
Half dead.
That's all I got. So,
All right, boy, he still maintains his ground there. Didn't knock him in the fire. Richard.
All right, so I got Jill at my feet, and I'm going to take the we'll do it with the quarter staff. And we will just take, I'm just going to take it down and grind it into her face. Straight down.
Okay. That hits.
Uh,
13.
one does 13. And with my second attack, I will do the same thing. So 14 hit.
Hits.
13
13
more.
damage. All right.
Is she still whimpering?
She is dead.
Woohoo!
You smashed her.
Good. So with my, I can't get there, but well, she's standing on a table, isn't she?
She is, yes.
Gotcha. For my unarmed strike, I'm going to take a step forward, reach through the railing, and pull her, turning her back, trying to break her in half, pull her through.
Okay, athletics.
7.
19. All right, so you reach through and you grab hold, but your grip kind of slips, so you don't maintain hold of her. She
Gotcha.
pulls back just enough to pull her shirt out of your grasp. All right, so Hound. Hey. This is all or nothing, man.
I think he should just give up and just like throw himself outside.
Make a wisdom saving throw. 22. Okay, so he is going to disengage. Oh, that is an action. A disengage action. Isn't it?
It can be a bonus action,
Bonus
depending on
action.
what he's got. What is it?
Oh yeah, it does say in the
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
So it is an action. Wants to escape, run past other enemies. Their movement for the rest of the turn does not provoke opportunity attacks, but that is the only thing that he can do.
Interesting.
So does he have anything that will help him? He does not. So he is going to run one. Come on, move.
He does not have quickness, correct?
He does not.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's running out of the room.
Coward.
And healing. I can't heal yet. Gotta wait. All right, so Simone.
I think I'm gonna do a healing for myself and gain some points.
All right. So you can spend up to half of your hit dice, but you have to determine right now how many you're going to spend. You got 5d6, so you can spend up to 3d6.
I'll do 2.
Okay.
How do I do that? I'm sorry.
Just where it says hit dice, you're going to click on that. Oh, I just did it. And I did it once. You did it the second time.
Okay.
So now you get to add your, I think, proficiency bonus to that.
3.
Adding, sorry, Constitution modifier to each die roll. So you did 3, 4 total. And then what's your Constitution modifier?
Where is that?
It's a +0, so unfortunately, that's it. You get 4 points. Let's see, Simone Papaw.
Okay. I am going to take Kane and just backhand swing it as hard as I can into her head, try to finally knock her off that table and hopefully end this charade.
Okay.
And it's with advantage with Smokey.
Yeah, nice. All right, so critical hit, you get to roll double damage.
Okay, now I hit critical damage and it gave me that. So did that do it, or
Yep.
do I roll? All right.
Well, did it?
Oh yeah, I guess it
4
was,
plus 2. And that was with Kane.
oh yeah, I guess I could have rolled.
Yeah,
4 and a
no,
1.
it did. So yeah, you got the critical damage on that. All right, so we're gonna make a dex saving throw for her. Oh, got a 2. Finally, knocked her off.
Yay.
All right, so that was. Do you have another action?
I do. Or well, it's I always forget how the one thing works. Or do I have that? The combat training? I thought I had that. But I'm not seeing it.
Advanced combat training?
Yep, you've got advanced combat training. Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, what is that? Remind me exactly what
Just do another attack.
Yeah.
another attack. Okay. That's what
Anytime you attack, you get a second attack.
Okay. In that case, then let's
I think you need to do an elbow from the top rope.
There we go.
Like, but that dexterity save jumping over the banister or whatever. There's no. So what he is gonna do though is he's gonna. This is gonna be fun. He's gonna take Kane and just boom, fling it at her like straight, like spinning. Spinning. Would that just be an attack with Kane? Is that how I'd roll it, or?
It's technically not a distance weapon.
Right, it's like a throwing thing. So I'm like, how to roll this?
I think you can do it at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. There's 3 of us and 1 of her. We're gonna give that a shot. It did not work.
Nope, it did not.
Before we go crazy with this, remember that it cannot break. As
Okay.
my weapon.
So you actually kind of forget to let go, and the sheath flings off and just goes wild, and ends up back in this area right over here, back behind the table.
So I'm just holding Abel now.
Hold Mabel, yeah.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure I knew what happened. Okay,
All right.
and that's it for me.
Okay, so Maggie goes now. She is now prone on the ground, and she goes, "My babies! You killed my babies!" And she takes a swing at the back of Smokey's ankles with the machete.
Oh shit!
Ooh, 19. That definitely hits. 7 points of damage.
We're not gonna have any calves between.
Right? Everything's low. Does she have multi? She does.
Booting back to town.
14. Does that hit? This is defense. Does not hit. Okay. All right. So second attack misses. Eliza comes back to you.
All right, I'm going after him.
Get him.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, he does heal though, so he's got a few more points coming back to him.
or can I get pretty close to him?
I think so. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, you can go one more towards him, and that'll put you right on him.
Right there?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's running away, so he's facing the other direction.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'm gonna stab him again. Just try to come down like that.
Okay.
Or, you know what? No, I don't think I will. I think what I will do is I will take the whip and try to get him and like.
Okay. All
on the
right.
neck.
Okay.
Hey.
That's
Can
going to
I
be
do that?
that's going to be another strength.
Strength.
Yeah. Yeah. Or athletics. Same.
Athletics. And is that advantage or
That would be an attack. So yeah. 16, 12. You got him.
I got him.
All right. So you got him around the throat then. And are you trying to pull him back into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm pulling against him. We're probably gonna go back, but
Do you want to make an offhand attack? Well, I don't know if you can because you got both hands.
yeah, to
You could do like a knee strike to his back if you wanted to.
his butt.
Dunk right in the gooch.
Sure, why not? You know, if I get like a nat 20 on that, and like that'd be really funny. Okay, let's do that. That one's not advantage, right? The offhand
Correct.
attack is never advantage. Okay. It's still not
21.
not
That
not
hit.
nat, but that's so good.
All right, roll damage on that.
Okay, that's funny. Oh,
Oh.
I just goosed him.
Yeah, just goosed him in the beehole.
Just a little tinkle on the taint.
Yick.
Focused on something else for a moment.
Smokey continues the bonus action to sing. And what else does he have? Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm gonna hit her with pepper spray.
Nice.
Okay.
Got a 19 that hits.
Oh God.
You realize she's a doll, right?
No, she's not.
Oh, she's not?
No, Maggie's just a regular old lady.
Okay.
Regular.
Well, a drugged up old lady. We'll say that. All right, so she has to make a DC 17 Constitution save. Or DC 13 Constitution save. Yeah, got a 19. No effect. That was so going to be worth it, I thought. And I guess she still takes 1 point of damage from that, so she probably breathes some of that in.
Yeah. It hurts. She can just see through it.
Mm-hmm. And then, as an offhand, I think he's just going to try to stomp on her since she's on the floor. 17, that hits too. 4 points of damage. All right, Asher.
Alrighty. I know I can move there because that's where I went from. So I'm gonna move. If I go over like here, can I get a clean shot with a bow, or is he still under cover?
Well, he is in grapple with
Oh,
Eliza,
yes, right.
so I mean, you
So if
you
I-
still got advantage, but that would put you at disadvantage, so you could roll normal.
That might be worth it. All right, let's do that. Bobby, watch out.
From the guy who has rolled 3 critical failures.
I mean, they should be all done for tonight.
Got him out of the way.
Everybody
Get
gets
them all
3.
away. Yeah. There he goes.
There you are. All right. That worked.
8. And that's
8
a silver
advantage.
arrow, by the
All
way.
right. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be 11 then.
Night, sweet.
Is he still
All
up?
right. Still up.
Oh my!
He's got an arrow sticking out of his side.
I'm gonna try to pump another or shoot another one into him.
Okay.
And
23 hits.
there we go. And 7 with the silver arrow.
With the silver arrow, that last one goes in his side, right through the heart.
There we go.
Nice.
And he goes limp in Eliza's arms.
And I drop him and go, ugh.
And I'll be like, okay, we need to cut his head off and burn him. Just to be on the safe side.
Richard.
All righty. I'm going to take inspiration from Smokey, and I'm going to jump over the railing and try to land on top of Maggie.
Okay.
And he is still singing, correct?
Correct.
How about a 16?
16. Can you move off of her so I can click on her?
No.
16 does hit, yes.
8 points of damage.
Okay. You hear bones crunch.
Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and. She's not a vampire, though. But I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and take the quarterstaff and whack her in the head with it.
Okay.
23.
All right. All right, so you come smashing down with the quarterstaff and just crush her skull and pops like a melon.
God.
Mm.
All right,
All right.
so at this point, the house goes quiet.
Telepathically, though, we still got fire upstairs, right?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Everybody, just telepathical.
I want to cut its head off, the vampire's head.
All right, yep, you can do that.
Richard will look at. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. And can I go up to the window and if I can't open it, just bust open like a small opening in the window?
You can do that, yeah.
Head-sized opening.
Yeah.
And plop the head outside in the sunlight.
Okay.
What's the head do when it gets the sunlight?
Yeah, when you take the head out and you toss it out, it immediately begins to smoke, and then it lands in the garden off to the side, and it's starting to smoke down there, and then all of a sudden it just goes, and then catches fire.
Okay, good.
Taking note.
Yes.
Fired good.
Across the room.
Daylight, good.
Over, not good.
I'll downstairs. Richard will turn to Smokey and go, hey, point to the butcher knife that's still lodged in his shoulder. Can I get a little help?
You want me to get that for you?
Yeah, please.
All right. 1, 2. Ah!
Ah! Bastard.
Okay, so place is on fire, and it's spreading pretty fast. So I assume you guys are going to make haste and try to get out of there, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Grab
gonna
Way out.
retrieve my arrows. But yeah.
All right. You guys make it outside, and smoke, now that the window is open, smoke is now kind of coming out of that second story window, and you can kind of start to see, flames kind of starting to come out as well. Right now, there doesn't seem to be any commotion on the streets. What do you want to do?
We need to find not necessarily a hiding place, but a place that isn't within sight line of everything. A little bit hidden.
Yeah. Do you have the map of the outside?
I do.
Yeah. It might help us visualize.
There we go. So kind of where you guys are huddled up there, that's where you were.
I mean, while this is kind of happening, I know you said there's no commotion, but just to be safe, I'm gonna do a sense undead if I can, 240 feet, just make sure there's nobody else anywhere nearby. See what kind of.
Yeah, right now you're not sensing anything.
Good. Okay, just make it.
Coming up to join y'all.
Oh, sorry about that.
We could get away from it and then like wait and see who comes
Yeah,
to check out the
exactly.
fire and ambush him. Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully it spreads.
Just,
Takes out everything.
We're burned down this whole damned
I don't
place.
exactly. I don't think
Asher's
the fire
your
department-
little friend flying around.
Oh yeah. What's Suki seeing? Any activity, Suki?
What Suki is able to report back to you is on the opposite side of the subdivision there, where Sarge and some of the other folks from Silver Dollar City were kind of holding out. It looks like they are wrapping up a confrontation with a couple more, what you must assume must be familiars at that gate that leads down the stairs down towards the lake. And it looks like they have everything kind of under control. They're just finishing off the last one of the three that they're facing off against. And there are a few civilians that have kind of come out to actually kind of help them overpower them. So they are in the process now of trying to send people down the steps and get people out. So at this point, looking around, looks like most all of the familiars that were the guards have been taken down. Between the ones that you guys took out and the ones that they're in the process now of taking down, that seems to be it here in the rest of the subdivision.
Are any of the other houses, do they look like the windows are blacked out?
In this area, what Suki's able to kind of see, I mean, there's a few that have like windows and stuff boarded up, but nothing that's like taped up like this one.
One of us was able to detect the vampire, right?
Yes, Frick already did that, at least in the area that you're in currently, and he's not detecting any other undead.
Nothing within 40 feet.
Maybe we should work our way to the main building and see if you detect any more.
Yeah,
For the best.
makes sense.
Because if all the familiars happen to be dead, they're not going to come to this fire. The vampires are going to come outside.
Yeah.
We'll work on ushering as many civilians as we can on the way.
Yeah, so you kind of make your way through the subdivision, and you have your senses up, and as you go through, you're not really sensing any more vamps within the subdivision itself. And as you're going, there's people that are kind of looking out their windows and doors, and you're kind of gathering people as you go and bringing them towards Sarge and the rest of the crew. And Sarge says, he kind of asks you, what happened to you guys? Is everything okay? Did you get more people out? You all had sent some people to the trucks that you had left up on the other side of the construction zone on the other side. So at this point, he says, we'll do another kind of once over of the town, gather up any other stragglers. It's up to you guys what you want to do from here, but if there's more vamps up at the estate, this might be the time to strike and take them out.
I
It
agree.
doesn't make sense-
So we go.
Doesn't make sense that there was only one in all those guards, though. For just the one vampire.
Right.
He's the one they didn't like.
Yeah.
Go off with him.
He's irritating and they didn't like him.
Exactly.
You go live with this crazy woman here, Dollhouse. Yeah, let's go. Let's try to go after him, I guess.
Yeah.
Just avoid doorways.
We'll let you stand in the doorways.
All right, well, I tell you what, I'll let you guys do what you need to do. We're going to get as many out here as we can. I will leave someone here with a boat to get you guys out just in case. But if you're going in, definitely be careful. Good work out here so far. I think we've saved a lot of people. So this was a good run. But I'm going to get these people back, and I'll meet you guys back at SDC.
Sounds good.
Maybe we should ask some of these people as they're leaving, like, how many vampires are there? You know, to see if we can picture
what they have been able to kind of determine at this point. The one that you guys took out is what the familiars call the Hound. And he basically has been planted within the subdivision to kind of maintain control, to make sure that there was a vampiric presence still in the town. The rest of the main vamps, and there are, some community members that have been turned. Most of them are up at the estate. And if they had to estimate about how many, there's probably maybe 7 or 8, plus Voss.
Who's Voss?
The leader.
The
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was once called Dracula. No. All right. What do you think, guys? We had our way up there.
I think we need to.
Yeah,
It's still daytime, right?
we came all this
Yeah.
way. We got to
Yeah,
finish the
still
job.
daytime.
We don't want.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we leave this unfinished, then we got vampires at night probably coming after us.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
All right, so we'll call it there for tonight since it's just about 10 o'clock. So,
Yep.
All right, well, good game, everybody.
Good
Yeah.
game.
All right, have a
See you
good
in a
night.
couple weeks.
Game, y'all. Good night.
All right, bye.